Welcome back to Down the Rabbit Hole. We are on episode 118. Hard to believe. This one's going to be a bit of a short episode, but if you're new here, hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications. Also, please subscribe, help a girl out. Um, I am sitting on my bed because I have not done the adult thing yet and cleaned my desk off yet, in which, come on, y'all, that's just a lot of work. And I don't want to do that right now. But anyway, if you like history, if you like urban legends, haunted history, or haunted stuff, or if you just like learning in general, then welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. Um, Today we're going to be talking about Primrose House. Now, here's the question: is it haunted, or is it not haunted? Well, first off, we gotta know Primrose House there's an area in Truxton Park near the head of Spa Creek, and there is a tree that hangs over the bank. And there's a story that comes about with this area, and it has two versions. One story has it where three witches were buried here in the 1800s after being executed. Why did I not do this around Halloween time? I have no clue. Anyway, two were hung, one was burned. It is said that that it is their ghosts that haunt the woods haunt the woods here. So there's a second version that says victims of a witch haunt a place, and that you can see their ghost hanging from the trees. Now, this witch was reportedly killed and buried here, but here from the dead and escaped the grave, never to be seen again. Scary stuff, but can you? But there is no documentation or even any evidence of these events that have ever occurred here. So, there's no murder reports, no empty graves, and no witch executions. And in fact, Maryland's last recorded witchcraft trial was in Annapolis in 1712. And we know the witch trials. We know, like, that was a very dark period in U.S. history that if a lot of people had it their way, we would not talk about. I mean, they already canceled Anne Frank after all. And it's sad that there's a lot of books that I remember reading in school that, oh my gosh, like, is on the banned book list now. Like, that's just messed up right there. But anyway, back to this episode. I went on my little rant, and I apologize for that. Now, a jury would acquit the virtue vow of Talbot County of using witchcraft to harm the health of an invalid neighbor. Now, between 1654 and 1712, there were 10 witch trials in Maryland's recorded history, most of which were formally conducted in the county courts of the law. Only one execution took place as a result of the official sentencing, and that was on October 9th, 1685, in Calvert County, where Rebecca Fowler was charged, convicted, and executed by hanging on counts of certain diabolical arts called witchcraft, enchantments, charms, and sorceries. Now, there, there is an area that was part of this. It was called Primrose Hill. And this estate was owned by a painter named John Hesselius and his wife Mary Young Woodward Hesselius. And during the early part of the 19th century, John died at Belleville on the Broadneck Peninsula and is buried there in an unmarked grave. Now, streets in the area are named of the various names to relate to the estate, such as the Young Farm Road, Primrose, and Woodward Street. Mary passed away in 1820 at Primrose Hill, and she was ardent Methodist. And when it wasn't cool, and the Methodists used Primrose Hill as a meeting place. So, the place now then passed to Captain Lewis Neff, the Annapolis businessman who died in 1824, and is buried there. And his epitaph read, Lewis Neff, the last of his name. While he owned the estate, Captain Neff saw fit to place an ad in the local newspaper warning people not to hunt on this property. Now, there's a book by Tina Simmons called Anne Arundel and County Cemetery Sites places the Primrose Hill Cemetery inside the boundaries of Truxton Park, about 50 feet from the hilltop lane. And the book says that there are, to believe, several graves there, but only a crypt still visible. Now, perhaps the whole witch scenario is misunderstood. Maybe it's just Captain Neff trying to scare off trespassers, or Mary Young Hesselius trying to convert convert people to being Methodists. Um, One musical note on this song is this booing, booing, booing song you hear during a song is a devil chaser, a South Asian percussion instrument made of bamboo, and I wanted to work it into a song for a while, and this seems to be the one. The devil chaser can be heard throughout one movie in particular called Apocalypse Now. All right, what do you guys think of this place? Okay, anybody who's been here, I'm very curious how that works out. Um, I want to add to my travel bucket list so bad, but like, to go down the rabbit hole of haunted history. I still don't know why I didn't do this during Halloween. I have so much going on and everything else, so I guess that's why I didn't do it. But oh my gosh, but okay, guys? That's gonna be. I know it's a short episode. I do apologize for that. I am after work, so this is a recorded episode. So I'm trying to get some more recordings done. I do work two jobs. I am in school, so I'm doing my best to get what I can done. But I'll see y'all next time. And as we talk about Pedophile Island, do you know which island I'm talking about? Don't research it. You do it, everyone. I'm not the boss of you. But I'll see you next time.